Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to make Pan Bagnat. Pan Bagnat is a specialty sandwich from the region of Nice. This sandwich belongs to the cultural popular heritage of Provence. It's usually round, is filled with the same garnitures you find in the Salade Niçoise, which are anchovies, vegetables, black olives, and olive oil. Bagnat means basted or soaked in Provençal, as this sandwich, to be really good, needs to be infused with the olive oil and all the ingredients juice it contains. My name is Lionel and I cook traditional Provence dishes, all vegan. Provence is a southern region of France reputed for its fragrant food. For each video, I choose traditional Provence dishes that I adapt and modify to make them 100% plant-based. To realize the Pan Bagnat, you will need the following ingredients. The ingredients are listed for 1 Pan Bagnat for 1 person. Multiply the quantities accordingly. 1 round bread, 15 to 20 centimeters in diameter. 3 to 4 ripe medium-sized tomatoes. 4 stems of chive finely minced. 6 to 8 basil leaves. 4 finely minced radishes. A quarter of a green bell pepper, minced. 1 garlic pod. 10 black olives, 5 per person, preferably not sliced with the pit. 10 large vegan anchovies fillet. This is optional, but you can add vegan tuna. I link the recipe to the information card right there. Artichokes are also optional. I've added half of a heart of an artichoke. You need some wine vinegar, red, white, some black pepper and some salt. A very good olive oil. You will need the following utensils: a chopping board, a bread knife, a tablespoon, and cling film. Start by cutting off the top of the bread. Then, remove some of the white crumb to turn the bread into something like a salad bowl. Cut the garlic pod in two. Rub the inside of the bread with the garlic pod. Don't forget to rub the top part of the bread with garlic. Then cut half of a tomato and rub the inside of the bread and the top part and soak it well. Place the piece of tomato that you used to rub the bread inside the bread bowl. And take another tomato and cut it in slices of approximately half of a centimeter wide. And place them inside the bread in a flower shape. If you don't have enough of one tomato, slice another one. Add a generous amount of olive oil. Remember, there is never too much olive oil in a Pan Bagnat. Add salt and pepper. Then add the minced green bell pepper and add the vegan tuna fish on top. Cover with a sliced radish. Add the black olives. And then add the chives. And then add the anchovies. Add salt and pepper. And finish with 5 to 6 basil leaves. Add a few drops of vinegar in the top part of the bread. Add olive oil. Add more olive oil. Be generous. And place it back. Then press the bread down with your 2 hands to squeeze all the juices inside the bread. Wrap the pan bagnat in a cling film. And place it in the fridge for a few hours to let the olive oil and vegetable juice soak up the bread dough. So today I've invited my friends Alex and Ben, who are coming to try the pan bagnat. So maybe you can present yourself.
My name is Alex and I'm from Vancouver, Canada. I'm vegan, so this will be, I've never tasted a pan bagnat before.
Hi everyone, I'm French. I've been living in south of France for a few years, so I know what is pan bagnat. Although I'm not vegan, so I'm expecting to be stroked. I have no idea about what we're gonna eat.
We're going to do a kind of like a blind tasting. Then I will expect to see some of your reactions for someone who doesn't know what a pan bagnat is and from someone who has it with traditional animal products. This is the 2 pan bagnats that I made. One is made with sourdough and one is a pouliche. Pouliche is a flour and yeast fermented overnight that creates a kind of sour taste to the bread. The 2 bread have soaked overnight in their juices. I'm going to open them.
Inside the cellophane, inside the plastic.
Goodness. I can already I smell garlic, no?
Yes. Yes. So the bread is...
Ooh, and I do smell that sour, yeasty smell too.
Yes. So which one do you want first?
Oh, the insides are the same, right?
The insides are the same. It's just the bread.
I'm curious about it was the pouliche.
The pouliche. So the pouliche is this one.
I'm curious because I've never had pouliche.
So normally a pan bagnat is 1 bread for 1 person. So this is a specialty from Nice. Pan bagnat, bagnat means beignet in French. Beignet means soaked or bathed. So that means that the bread has to be very, very soaked with the vegetable juice, the olive oil, as you can see my finger. And in Nice, they say that for the pan bagnat to be good, it has to drip along your arms when you eat it.
So roll up our sleeve.
All right, so let's start.
Okay.
The texturing, the way you hold it, it's a very specific way to...
I love the sound. I'm like feeling all of the senses right now before I even bite into it.
And it's so wet, it's so good. And it's all melting together.
Yeah, I love all of the fresh vegetables in here. A lot of garlic, but I don't taste a lot. So I was expecting I was gonna have really bad breath at the end of this, but it's not, it's there. The garlic is there, but it's not pungent.
It's not too much. It's well balanced. Like the food you used to do is always very well balanced.
The garlic has been rubbed on the dough inside only. Some people, they will rub the outside, but I was thinking that when you hold it, then your finger will smell garlic. So I only rub the inside.
It's so fresh.
Oh, there's olive. I didn't feel the olive.
You know, Pan Bagnat is to taste. So if you want more of whatever, you can put more of what you like. So maybe next time I will put more olive and maybe I will put more anchovies as well. The recipe I propose is a kind of like the basic recipe.
But this is a perfect summertime dish.
Yeah.
Like, I just imagine a picnic in the park. I think with the wine, it's perfect. This is for everyone, but I like food that makes a mess because I feel like it's an experience. Getting my hands just covered in the food.
How long do you take to make one?
If you don't make the bread, it takes 2 minutes to fill. It's very quick to make, but the bread takes time.
Plus one night in the...
Yeah, bread has to rest. So bread is a labor of love. It's something that when you like to do it, you do it. If you don't want to make the bread, then you don't have to. You just go to the baker and then you tell your baker, can you make me round bread or 15 to 20 centimeter large? Then normally baker will do it. It's like a baguette, but you ask them to make it round instead of long. And then you have your bread. You make the vegan tuna, that is also very easy to make.
What is it made out of?
Chickpea, seaweed. I put a bit of mayonnaise to have them to sort of have something a bit more fatty. I put olive oil and I put flaxseed oil. And flaxseed oil actually has the flavor of the fat you have in salmon fish.
Yes, it has the omegas.
So that gives that flavor. And then the seaweed gives this fishy flavor.
Even though you have the olive oil, the omega, or sorry, not the omega, the flax oil gives that same fishy fattiness. It's a different one.
I think if anyone from south of France eat it, you don't say it's vegan. They will not realize it. They will say it's even more perfumed.
I found a vegan anchovy. Yeah, just like fish.
Yeah. Well, I think like my favorite part of this is that you really get to taste the freshness of all of the vegetables and things. Like everything is complementing each other. It's not fighting. Like there's no one ingredient that's the star. Everything is working together, and that's what makes it so delicious.
That's true.
A perfect example of simple ingredients making something beautiful.
The meal for poor people, like fishermen and workers, that's what they were carrying with them when they were working early in the morning, that they didn't have time to get food somewhere. They were making this easy bread that cost literally nothing to make.
Oh, thank you so much for inviting us here. So happy. Taste of Provence, a taste of summer.
Thank you guys for coming to try the Pan Bagnat.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
I hope you had a blast.
Yeah, the pleasure was all ours.
And we see you next time for another recipe in another video of my Vegan Provence. I hope you liked this video. If you want to see more content like this, you just know what to do. Subscribe, like, and click the bell button to be notified when I publish new recipes. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye!